Hey guys, yalla, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ezenasi. If this is your first time of coming across my video, thank you for stopping by. And for my returning subscribers, you all are welcome once again. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to draft your strapless bustier pattern. As you can see, I've already ruled out the line. I'm going to be drafting the front and the back on this paper. I've also drawn my shoulder line. So guys, let's get to it. Okay, firstly I'm going to measure out my breast point. So after measuring out my breast point, the next measurement I'm going to measure out is my under bust. I'm going to be measuring for both front and the back as well. So the next is the under bust measurement. Then after that, the next is going to be the half length measurement. So guys, after that I'm going to roll out the chest line. The chest line I'm making use of is 9. I'm going to also apply the same thing for the back. I'll mark out my chest line and the under bust and also the half length. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to roll out the lines. So guys, I'm going to label out the line so that I will not get confused along the line. Will not get confused on the lines that I've ruled out. So that's why I'm labeling. And I also advise that whenever you're drafting your pattern, you should also rule out the lines to avoid making some certain mistakes. So after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to measure out this line in the middle is my center line for the front and also center line for the back. So you guys should not get confused about the line I drew in the middle. So I've measured out my shoulder, then I'll bring down the shoulder measurement down to the chest line so that it will help me to rule out a straight line from the shoulder down to the chest line. So guys, after that, the next thing I'm going to do is to measure out the neckline. I'll be using 3 inches neckline for the width for both front and the back. Then for the front, I'll be using 3 inches for the depth, then 1 inch for the back. So after sketching out my neckline, the next thing I'm going to do is to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, which I just did right now. I'll do it also for the back. Then after that, the next thing is to get my bust span measurement. The bust span measurement we're working with is 8. So 8 divided by 2 is going to give us 4. So I'm going to measure that on the bust point and also the under bust line and also on the half length line. So after that, I'm going to rule a straight line connecting the lines. So guys, after that, on the half length, I'm going to come in by 1 inch on both sides for the dart leg. Then after that, from my armhole, I'm going to draft out how deep I want the neck to be, the off shoulder, how deep I want it to be. You can come up by 8 or even go lower than 7.5, maybe make it 7, or even use your chest line as the this thing. So it all depends on you. So then from the bust line, I came up by ½ inch and also came down by ½ inch for the dart. That's where I'm going to connect my dart leg. So that is it. If you have your French curve, you can make use of it. I always make use of my free hands because it seems easier for me. So guys, after that, I'm going to get the midpoint of my shoulder, then divide it to, then I'll connect the dot from there down to the bust line. So after that, I'm going to, from my the deepness of the neck of the off shoulder, I came in by 1 inch and also came up by 1 inch. Then I connected down to the ½ inch that I came down from the chest line. So after connecting the line, you see our our strapless bustier is already having a nice shape. As you all can see, it's already having that shape that you all have been looking for. Then for the sweetheart's shape, I came up by ½ inch from the chest line. As you can see, I came up by ½ inch. You can go higher or lower. It all depends on how you want yours to look like. So guys, the next thing is to connect my armhole. Okay guys, but for this style, armhole is not really needed, but it serves as a guide to help you know how to connect your off shoulder. So that's the reason why we put the armhole. It's not like the armhole is really needed in this particular style. So that's it guys. So after connecting the armhole, I now connected from the off shoulder to enter direct into the armhole, because this style is just like a tube, so it doesn't really have an armhole, so it's just a tube. So guys, after doing all this, the next thing we're going to do right now is to take the body measurement. So I divided the bust measurements, then added the 2 inches darts that I am cutting out. Yes, the 2 inches darts, I added it. I didn't add sewing allowance on this pattern paper, but if you're drafting it on your material, please don't forget to add your sewing allowance. So after that, I also applied the under bust measurement. Then I also added the 2 inches darts that I am going to be cutting out. So after that, I measured the tummy measurement. So guys, after doing that, I connected the lines. So guys, that is all for the front. Now we're going to go over to the back. So we're going to get the bust pan for our darts. Yes, that's the reason we're getting the bust pan. So from the chest line, we're going to come down by 1 inch for the darts that we're going to connect. So after doing that, I also connected this 4 inch for the bust pan down to the half length. So after that, I connected the lines. Then I came out with half inches on both sides for the darts leg. So guys, that is it. It's really simple. As you all can see, it's not so difficult, but maybe for a beginner it might look difficult. So guys, this is exactly how it looks like after cutting. Yes, you all can see the center front and the side and also the back. This is exactly how it looks like after cutting everything. So I'll just go ahead and cut the dart leg, just one part of the leg a bit, so that I can seal it up, so that when I'm cutting on my fabric, I won't have to go and start putting the dart again, since I've already gotten the shape that I actually wanted. So okay guys, we have come to the end of this tutorial. Please guys, if you find this video helpful, I beg you in the name of God, just do well to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the like button and also turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Also, you can share, because you might have someone there who also needs this video, who might find it very helpful. Okay guys, thank you so much. God bless you all. See you in my next video. Ciao.